So the moment you are given a CQG desktop, if I'm not wrong, there's a template already been created, right? So from the left over here, the panel here, you can click home. This is the template. I think there are a few templates being created, right? So it's always easier to use the template than you create from scratch. Hello, can you guys hear me?
Yes, can.
Somebody not muted, is it?
Yeah, I muted him already.
Okay, cool. So sorry, before I start, right? Just want to share with you guys the CQG desktop that I'm going to present right now, right? The login credential, right, can be also logged in into CQG Trader, right? CQG Trader is the most basic login before CQG desktop is being created, right? So depends customer preference. Some customers prefer application based. That's where they'll be using CQG CQG Trader, right? So today what I'm going to present here is CQG Desktop. Personally, I think desktop is a better platform and is easier to use. For CQG Trader, right, you need to know exactly what is the symbol for you to add into watchlist. For example, you want palm oil in May contract, right? You need to know exactly the symbol with the contract month, right? So so it's not easy to actually add the contracts. I think a lot of hand holding is required. So the good thing about this desktop, right, is that the moment you click add, right, you can actually type keywords. For example, I want this is the demo, so I don't have a palm oil. Let's say I want a gold, right? I can just type gold. So from here are those available exchange, right? You can just click and see drop down and add the contracts out. So this is the good thing about using CQG desktop. For CQG Trader, right, there's no dropout available. So you need to know exactly, for example, f.us.gceh 234 March contract. You need to type exactly this symbol to be able to see the contract. So for CQG desktop, you just need keywords, right? If let's say you don't have a keywords, right, this advanced search here, you can drop down by exchange to look at the contract that you want. So this is the flexibility that customer have by using the desktop. So go back to over here. Few things to highlight here. So this is the default layout that being created by CQG, right? You can see on the left over here is the watch list, right? Over here chart, and here is a market that they call hot or what hybrid tickets, hybrid order ticket, right? So bottom here is account summary, okay, order, working order, field order, position, right? So if you notice that there's always a blue dot over here, you can see. So the blue dot over here, right? The moment everything is being enabled for blue, everything is linked. For example, if I switch my contract to micro mini SMP, the moment I click this one, everything is switched, right? It's all linked. So for example, if let's say my 16 minutes I don't link, I link to yellow. So the moment I switch here, the rest is changed, right? But this doesn't, because this is linked to yellow, not blue, right? If I go back to blue, it will link back to whatever I click. Yeah, so far can follow. No question, huh? Okay, so I'll just carry on. Watch list, again, if you want any contracts, you can just click this add button, right? Add simple, whatever, or drop down, then you can add the contracts out, right? So that's the first step. Then the contract that you want to trade, you just click on the contract. For example, now I want to trade micro SMP. So once I click, everything is linked. You can see chart from here, different time frame you can change, right? From here you can change time frame. Here, sorry. Yep, from here you can switch time frame. The template created, you have different tabs, so you can switch different between tabs as well. So on market depth, right? So this is the placing order now, right? The difference between this one and Nova or PEX, right? You click here, there's nothing, right? but you must click on the price itself. For example, I want 60, 41.60. Once I click on the price, you will notice on the right, this is auto-populated. So it's auto-populated in the sense that I want 4160, so they will know that I want either buy limit this price, or I want to sell stop, one sell limit, and I want to buy market, sell market. So let's say I want to buy a limit order to kill the order. Let's just click this one and place the order. So you can see my working order here, and you can see the order from the chart as well. All right, so default is not GTC order, it's not a change. So default is always day order, but from here you can change to GTC order. Right, so to amend the order, I think you can just use left click and drag and let go. So yeah, the order has been amended. Right, if I want to buy stop, I just come over, click. You can see the stop order being suggested here. You can click this one and buy stop. Right, so this is how it works. It's very easy. So working order can be seen here. So this is my working order. If you don't want, I can amend or cancel here. So far, any question? Okay, so this is market depth. I can show the other one is a trade. So by default, it's not this trade order. What I add is over here. So over here, if you look at the plus button here, right, it's add new widget. It's not new contract. So once I click this one, I can do whatever layout I want to put. New chart it can be done. But now I just want to put another order ticket. So I click this one. Just now the market depth is hot, a hybrid order ticket. This is a trade order ticket. All right, so this one, same thing, I can link if I want to. I can change the blue color. It will be linked to the ticket that I launched here. So I can choose buy and sell, right? Same thing. If I choose buy, I can choose price. I can just type the price I want, or I can just use up and down in the keyboard to adjust price. Same thing, you will auto-populate here. If you want to buy limit, it's over here. Right. One thing to share. The good thing about using CQG, right? You can do OCO order, and you can do a bracket order. Bracket order meaning is if done order. If some of you not familiar with this term, let me show you an example. Yeah, this is the if done order. If I'm not wrong, yeah, bracket mode. So bracket order is very similar to like of forex trading, right? I can click this one. I want to place an order, right? I can put a stop loss and take profit straight away when I place this order. And it's OCO, meaning once I place this order, either one is hit, right? The other one will be cancelled. I will just do an example. So let's say I use this example that I want to put take profit at 4,200. My stop loss is 4,100. All right. Then I place the order now. Sorry, I didn't enable. Let me cancel first. So once I enable this bracket order, right? Let me place the order again. So once I click this one, you can see this is being enabled. You can see it's orange color. So once I click this one, you will see the order that I want to put 14164.5 as a limit order, and this is my target profit and stop loss. So I place the order. Yeah, but if really we were to guide customer, better to choose GTC order instead of day, right? So that you continue be working in the platform. And again, so this is the OCO. So this is the bracket order, right? It's not offered by the exchange. It's a platform-based order, right? So this order is stored in the platform server. It's not on the exchange. So this is the Ethan order. Let me show you OCO order. Let me change another contract so that you won't get confused. So far you all can follow. If I speak too fast, let me know, I can repeat again. So now I switch the contract to gold, right? This is the gold chart. So let's say I long for the gold, I just buy a market price, right? So I have long, or I have bought a lot of gold. You can see position here. So I actually long gold already. So what I can do a OCO order here. So by clicking this one, once I enable OCO order, you can see this orange color being shown here, right? So OCO order for on CQG, right, simply means that I buy a few orders together. So the moment either of the order is being triggered, I will cancel the rest, right? So example, the case study now for this product, I buy gold, right? So let's say I put a stop loss and take profit for gold. Example, I just put a sell stop at maybe somewhere about 205. So mouse over, click this one, sell stop, number one, right? So I did another one for take profit. For example, I want 38. So just mouse over, click this one, and click sell again, sell limit. Okay, so you can see the OCO here, there's bracket 2. So there's 2 orders over here. So once I click, there's a confirmation for me to check. In case customer is not familiar and not really understand platform correctly, so it's always important to check that if you're long already, so by right the OCO both should be the sell order. So it's a double check before you place the order. So once I confirm, I just click place the order. So you can see from the chart, one yellow and one purple is my stop loss and take profit. So you can see my order types here, working order here. So these two, if either one is triggered, the other one will be cancelled. So this is the function available on CQG. Yep, I think that's pretty much for trading using market depth and the order ticket. Any questions? So you have account summary here. You can see the account balance, the unrealized profit and loss, margin access, how much margin you have. How much order you can place more. Order. This is working orders. The order that being filled, the position that you have, and the P&L. Any other questions you have regarding this platform?
Hello, Hendrik.
Yes.
Here.
Hi.
Yeah, a few questions is like if like some of the client they are actually having half margin situation at this platform, they are just commit to full margin, right?
I think margin wise can be set from on the admin. They call CQG cast. This will be done by dealing desk. So you just need approval from Ms. Lam, for example. So they can set the half margin from the admin. So one is being set over here will be reflected as a half margin.
Okay. So another one, if like for those like doing spread trading, they are actually allowed to having a special trade, just like a contract, right, at this platform.
Come again.
Like spread trading. The margin is automatically to sync with the exchange what they have been stated, right? If like because like for PTA, they actually have to setting from the back office.
Yep. Okay, so that's a good question. For those who are really not familiar, if you're using PTA or Nova backend packs, right? There's always 100% margin. But the exchange margin for spread is much lower. They call it spread margin. On CQG is a very good platform that can recognize that this order is a risk reducing trade. So for example, if you long palm oil and you short palm oil later, automatically the system will recognize and they will adjust the margin accordingly. It may not be exactly the same as the exchange. That's why what we call for CQG, right, is synthetic spread margin. They have their own calculation, then they will reduce the margin. I guess if I'm not wrong, the margins should be quite similar to the exchange. I don't have the information, but it shouldn't be far away. So that's number one. They can recognize if you are doing spread, if you long palm oil in May and sell in July, you get margin reduction. So that's number one. The other one for CQG, right, is so powerful that they can recognize that the inter-commodity spread margin. So for example, if I long soybean and sell soybean meal, right, my margin will be reduced as well. So on top of the spread margining on calendar, CQG will auto recognize that for inter-commodity spread. But the inter-commodity spread, they can only recognize within the same exchange. If different exchange, they won't reduce in margin. So for example, if you long palm oil and sell soybean oil, right, there won't be any reduction in margin. I hope that answered your question.
Yeah, thank you.
Any other questions? Yep.
Henry, how do we change the currency? Yeah, because I see it's in USD. Like, how do we change it to like MYR?
Good question. I haven't tried that before. Let me play around. Preference. Let's say I type currency. Yep, here you can change. Let's say I want ringgit. Wow, where's the ringgit?
Ringgit is MYR.
MYR, right? But I don't see that. Oh, yeah. Yep, it's done. Exactly where I'm not sure, but you click preference, you can just type currency. Then you can see reporting here, you can change. Or otherwise, you scroll down, there should be reporting here, then you can change the currency up here. Last time, because I also very long never used CQG. There could be new features over here. From what I remember, last time you can even change the closeout method. Instead of 5-4, you can do intraday 5-4 as well. 5-4 meaning first in, first out for those who are not familiar with the term. Yep, any other questions? So you can do full screen and minimize again. If you look at chart, drawing should be around here. Then you can draw around if you want. Click this one. Yeah. And one more thing. This is the CQG, right? This mobile application from App Store, Play Store as well. So it's not just desktop. Customer can use the mobile app to place the order. Any question that customer may ask? So let's say you want to see more information, you can manage column to see what information do you want to see. Any